Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or your regional equivalent. Just moving my fan. It's been a hot. Leave it on too. It's been a hot week over here in South Africa, so you know, I have a fan in my room for coolness sake. Now we have been sort of on hiatus with the Kallarians, so today I'm getting back to them. Now last time I was building the Ranger Mark III. Right, we were making a big cruiser upgrade, and unfortunately, well, I went ahead and did that off camera because, well, I kind of wanted to save some time. Because otherwise it would just be me babbling like an insane idiot. And you know what? As much as people enjoy that, I don't, unfortunately. I feel that it's, you know, I don't know. It's very enjoyable, I can imagine, but I thought maybe to just save some time for some extra stuff this episode, because we have stuff to do, okay? We have stuff to do. So, gosh, this is not exactly where we left off. You're actually sitting right there, and I just flew a little bit just when I loaded in, so I could get into the thingamacassanel. So now we're actually just kind of versing the plants. And gosh, are we annihilating them? Yeah, the Union savers. Statistically. You know, it's gonna have to become like a thing. On my channel, I always get interruptions. It's like there's no interruptions for the entirety of the day, and then I start recording, and then just like, I don't know, somewhere in the world, just a giant flag goes up, and someone just yells, "Laps is recorded! Release the hounds!" Release the hounds! And then just everyone comes running in. I personally find that idea hilarious. This is okay. Good. That's a version I can delete. All right. Also, you may notice this is here instead of being there. I moved it over just because I had a little version now, and this I've kind of made into a carrier class, but I'll work a little bit more on that later. So for now, we're gonna make a ranger, 2 hyper swords. In fact, no. In fact, yes. I'm gonna do that, and then one more, and then that's nice, and then we can just pop out a couple little, I think an Iridian, or maybe, I think some Ebbies. I think some Ebbies would be nice. It's been a long time since we've had an Ebbie. Yo, Ebbie! Okay, no, she's just gone stuck in me. Darn it, Ebbie. Get out. Thank you. Alright. Good old Gil. I mean, technically these are ships, they do not have a gender, but I like to attach a gender to some ships just because it makes me feel better about existence. Wait, what? I don't know. Makes me feel like I can relate to them better somehow. I don't know. Anyway, like the Rangers, I'm gonna make them dudes because Rangers are like a name you give a guy, I suppose. Look. Okay, I'm playing a game. This is fine in Sanitaria. Now last I remember, all my areas had kind of been screwed up because of either an update or some mods that I installed. And so I built the Unisaver sort of as like an evacuation mothership, and then I was heading towards the wormhole, and now we're going to evac. But then I spent a couple episodes just like upgrading and doing strange stuff, and at one point I went like, you know what, I think I'm gonna conquer this place, but then I had to retreat because Ion had invaded, and then we kind of got pushed out, and then everything went insane, and so now I've actually decided, you know what, I'm actually gonna go fight her. But I don't want to lose to Ion. I actually don't. I've suddenly just felt like, not gonna lose, not gonna do this. Fly, take some missiles, or even Bucket Duck. Poor Bucket Duck. Bucket Duck, what did we ever do to you? What did you ever do to us? I don't know. But gosh, oh, I missed the Union Saver. Well, no, this is the Unisaver. The Unisaver! The Union Saver. It's not the Union Saver, it's the Uni-Saver, but it sounds like Union Saver, like Union Jack, like British people. British people? What? Gosh, that's racist. I'm so sorry, Britain. I'm sorry, Great Britain. Please take no offense. I am but a common man. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Alright, anyway, we're going to just attack Interceptor by Ion. Attempt not to... okay, that was painful. We're going to want some Klein Macars. Plausibly the Mark III. Wait, what? Like 2 Mark IIIs. What is this? Should be the Mark IVe. Wait, what? We're gonna make some Mark IVs. I'm already building one, aren't I? Yeah. So we're going to go into here, remove that, and give it the Mark IV because reasons. And then we're going to make a few more, and then we're just going to unleash hell upon this ship. There we go. Mighty Kallarian war vessels. Highly efficient in the fields of combat. I'm getting Skyped. And I'm not recording in desktop mode, so I can't actually deal with it. Darn it. Well, whoever that is, I'm sorry. It's actually... yeah, it's probably... yeah. Okay, well... we're obliterating the plants for some reason. I mean, I know why, but, like... it's just... no, the poor plants. The poor plants, they have to survive my existence. And it's not the nicest thing, for most things. But yes, okay, we have a nice chunk of resources. We've annihilated Ion, and I think we can go attempt to reclaim that little place we were trying to make our home, wherever it is. What's our color scheme? What's our color scheme? Dimension shift, though. I mean, this is our... okay, that's our color scheme. So where was, like, our little strange base? It was like somewhere here-ish. I can't remember. It's fine, we'll go to this damaged... well, it's not actually a damaged station. You see, this world's actually glitched, so I need to go to the next world. But I've destroyed Ion, I've had my victory. Can grab a little more money. Nice, okay, 501 for some reason. We'll just do that. Oh, transfer of resources, plus 1C. For some reason, at the exact same time, so I guess, you know, accumulate the points. We need to destroy that factory, otherwise it's going to remake billions of ions. Destroy it, quickly! Stop the infestation! Ah! Good, okay, nice. What the heck? These are probably plants from someone's mod, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably is. I don't recognize them. These are not normal plants. The green ones, yes, the strange peach-colored ones now. Alright, come on, team. Come on, I'm not losing you all. Also, yes, I actually have a lot of mods enabled at this point, so when we create the new galaxy, we're going to get swarmed by a plethora of creations, which is going to be fun. It's going to be like... oh, hey, Quadiki! Oh, right, I actually came over here, I deployed, we built the KLR field command, it's quite epic. We deployed a nice protected base. What the hell? It's funny as heck. The Quadiki defense pod became a spinner, that's funny. These ships are kind of just chilling. They're just like, yeah, we're awesome. We don't need to do anything. But there's like no resource generation here, so, I mean, there's a bit over here, but like, they aren't collecting much. Alright, through the wormhole. We will... follow the wormhole. Dun 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 dun. Nice, okay, good. So now, cue elevator music. Ding. I don't know, look, I'm not going to sing elevator music, nor am I going to edit any elevator music in. I mean, I could. What'd be good elevator music? Ding 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 ding. Sorry, but there we go. Okay. This just took a while to start because there's so many mods that it has to kind of load into the pre-gen terrain systems and then execute the following thingies, and then now it's generating terrain, so loading. Oh gosh. Okay, we're spawning and instantly KLR field command. Excellent. But I know I've lost the entirety of my fleet, but that's fine. We're in a Unisaver, so it's good. In fact, you know, we could actually go into the Color Queen, Queen Kalla right now because you know, we're not really saving anything right now. The Unisaver is like an evacuation ship, basically. With like obviously you need some harvesters, some shields, like a factory to obviously reproduce once you've reached a valued place. You really don't want to take the risk by sending out an evacuation ship without a factory. Like that's a bad idea. And obviously your outposts and like big things should also be able to make ships. Basically, what I'm saying is if you're gonna sink a lot of resources into something, it better be capable of a lot of things. That's basically my ideal. Anyway, Star Cruiser, good. Okay, we have some nice units. They're all patrolling these places. They're collecting resources. Good. We're going to have a vast and efficient economy up quite quickly. And I think I said this once before in one of my tournament videos that, you know, I would really love like a strategy version of Reassembly, and a couple of people have said that in my comment section. Well, not a couple, like one other person. Yeah, or maybe two. I don't know. I'm sorry, but like, yeah, at the end, And I agree. I would really love it if there was like a centralized AI for each of the like individual factions. Like you would have like this would say controlled by farmer, farmer like division 2, like or division 1, just to kind of give it that like a designation of what specific farmer AI controls it, and you'll have like an overall AI commander who would sort of like monitor regions and be like in charge of expansion and attack. Like if within a region, if there was suddenly in, let's say, a Kallarian controlled region, a lot of enemy units came in, if there was a Kallarian AI and the player wasn't here, then the Kallarian AI in air quotes would send out some of its units to go attack that, but only if it has enough units to actually stop that, and as long as it can actually keep some units in reserve, basically, which I know is a difficult thing. I mean, like, obviously programming a big AI to look over lots of little AIs is a complex task, but I would love that. Like, yeah. But that's fine. Arthur's made an epic game that actually, even though it doesn't have an AI commander, these little ships still act pretty damn intelligently. They collect resources, they return it to, say, a mothership like me, or a fathership, technically, even though fathers can't make children, but that's like not the point. And then those ships go and they drop off things to, say, a station or a mothership, and they do that sort of thing. It's very nice. It's very nice, and that's another reason why I love Reassembly. It has its own ecosystem. It's an ecosystem that I don't have to manage. The AI actually manages itself, and that sort of adds a level of beautiful reality to it, which I seriously love. It's exactly why I love Reassembly so much, just because of that little. Not even little, but actually decently sized ounce of realitorical self-management. It's beautiful. I need to add some thrusters just to reduce the amount of turn back I get every single time I turn myself. It's painful. There we go. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Alright, so now I'm just going to spend a little bit of time just grabbing some resources until I can make just a small entourage of fighters. In fact, I probably could right now. Make some Reggies, but I want to have some Klein Macardus, not, or an Ebby, in fact. I'll actually just make an Ebby. An Ebby Mark 1 is fine. Just something to assist me in gathering resources. Okay. Might even want to just go to a Queen Kallarian right now, just, that might be a little more maneuverably. Yeah, I mean, the Unisaver is designed for just get the heck out of here, get to a new place, set down a base, and just live. But, like, it's not really designed for close quarters maneuvering, but it can function nicely, I think. I mean, it has to be able to maneuver out of the way of like asteroids while it flies, but yeah, this is actually a beautiful little place. I like it. Nice, cozy, quaint, cute. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, okay, so I have a nice little chunk of resources. And also, I just realized how much money I have. And by the way, we're actually still in the exact same asteroid belt. Oh, let me grab these rays. Let me grab this rays. It's a rays. Rays. Spaz. Space pirates and zombies. Everyone should know space pirates and zombies, roughly. I mean, if you've ever played space games, unlike me. So actually, I'm not saying anything true. But I mean, like everybody I know knows spaz, and I don't. It's so sad. But oh well. Yeah. Anyway, we have a nice selection of resources. As you can tell, there's the thing that you probably last saw when I paused over there, and now I'm back here. So it's a very nice little place here. It's actually growing into be quite the nice little location area, and the dogs are barking like heck. So now I think I'm going to go out to upgrades. I think I don't know, railguns. I think I want to get some railguns. Railguns are always very good. So torpedo launchers. Useful against stations or anything that's really slow moving, but in general not the most reliable equipment. You really need to be able to lead your targets pretty darn well, and like hope that your target like doesn't have point defense. It's quite in trouble. I mean, I can just upgrade myself a little bit here, and in fact will. I am not gonna actually anything but now. And little Ebby somehow picked up a big farmer heavy turret. It's funny. So let's go meet the neighbors. So we have, oh my gosh, Panoplia. Oh gosh, this is going to be bad. Okay, we have Panoplia, we have Farmer Good, and we have Helios. Okay, so we have two really, like, badass factions on our corners, and then we have, like, Farmer, which is like, oh my gosh. Then we have Dimension Shifters, aka just, like, an updated version of the Flies. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to attempt to deploy, I don't know what. I could stick down a Star Cruiser. I think I'm going to want a Hyper Sword for this. Just a Hyper Sword would be... In fact, no. If we're going against Panoplia... Honestly, I don't want my ships to get too close, but then I don't want to make a climber car because it'll get instantly obliterated and be quite a waste. So maybe I'll actually just save it up a bit until I have 3,000. Yeah, I think that's going to be my tactic. Until then... we're actually just going to go meet the neighbors. And I know this is very dangerous. I have a ton of resources on me, and if I die, it's all lost. But... honestly, it's fine. So, okay, this is a nice little farming base. We can actually leave them alone because they're going to farm stuff and we can just go in and just kind of, well, steal their stuff. But then again, they're also launching a lot of missiles at us. I'm going to try to stop those missiles. Disable auto aim because then I can actually specifically target. I don't want to hit that actually because that's going to hit the generators and that's a bad idea. I actually want them to live because having the farmer faction around is very useful. You can kind of sort of what? You can literally just steal their resources. Oh, I don't actually have any real money, do I? Heavy Mark 1, you can actually come assist me. And actually I have basically 3,000. But I'm actually glad I didn't deploy a big battleship as it would have torn right through that. Instead I just have a little Ebby, that's useful. Okay, that's going to kill everything. Let's get around this. Oh, the beautiful reassembly music. I missed so much. I haven't had much time to just kind of play reassembly lately. It's been sad. I mean, I play it, but lately it's just been me, like, testing out, just making big ships, because I felt like making really big ships lately. Like, if you saw Epic for All the Time, that my previous video, actually, I renamed it to Hopefully Epic for All the Time, because although I thought it was epic, I'm not too sure about everyone else. I mean, like, at the end part where the Feralda was just like turning in an amazingly hilarious way and just knocking the enemies and kind of killing them, but in the end getting destroyed, but in the end being really badass in that way. It was quite cool. Yeah, so that was nice. Okay, who's this? We have contestants. We have Tinkerell. Okay, let's go after this damage station right over here. Okay. A little bit of evasive maneuver. Don't really want to fight that platform, but I could. It's not really going to be a problem, is it? I mean, it can kind of be a problem, but yeah, okay. Now we have a light outpost, aquatic core, deployed, good stuff. Oh, my ears are suddenly ringing for no reason. Okay, gosh, set down the sound, even though the sound isn't high, it's like for some reason very high. I don't know. Look, I mean, look, it's also useful just to sort of let these guys just chill, because then they're kind of cool. What the hell? How did you kill him without hitting him? What the hell? Sometimes sometimes things make no sense. It's quite funny. Okay, we have 4,000 resources. That's pretty good, but I'm going to be very careful around here, so I'm not too worried. This is the farmer faction, after all. They're not a direct worry, but if I do get swarmed or if they do send a battleship against me, I'm going to be in some serious problem. Okay. These are not actually bees. These are the... what's it called? Dimension shifters. They're quite cool. Basically, they're just an updated version of the bees. I mean, not bees. An updated version of the flies. Just the fly 2.0, and it's actually a lot more difficult to deal with some of their designs. They have like some big ships. It's quite amusing. But yeah, okay. We want to kind of leave the farmers almost alone. Almost alone. I sort of want to just go meet the neighbors, like I said. Okay, we have reds. We have a lot of agents, actually. I just realized. Oh gosh. Okay, that name. Blaze Knights. Alright, okay. Shigov, Donometer, Urgid 4, Schuster. Okay, nice. Very good. We got a nice group of irritating agents. Okay, since I don't want to go against the contestants or the Tinkerell, let's just kind of go right up in between. Right through this little hole. Okay, Dimension Shifters and more farmers, it's fine. And the Kallarian's actually kind of almost conquering this already, which is nice. I'm actually surprised with myself. I've actually never been like surrounded by factions that I've genuinely just not wanted to go around and had like almost like a way paved for me. Like I want to go through here and then I can like go through the red territories. There's certain territories I can just go through and not worry about, but contestants, I mean, it's not a problem, but they have some painful things. And I don't want to risk losing my resources, so now I'm flying as if I'm just a little baby ship. Even though I'm not. Let's zoom out. Whoop, whoop, loading up, okay, nice. Alright. Nice. Okay, very nice place here. We have Borg over there, apparently. Oh, we have a bit of bee. We have some bees. The heck is this? This is a destroyed Terran asteroid, mobile asteroid based thing. It's just kind of been colonized by the Borg, and that's quite funny. I tap them and this like instantly all my defenses just go fire. It's quite funny. Alright, we just claim that command center. Let's try to clear this place out. It's not really a command center, it's a quality defense post, but I need it fully and completely. I need it completely active, free for us. You know, it would be nice, a weapon that drains enemy power, like in Spaz. That would actually be something quite cool, and be a heck of a tactic for little ships, like... Or weapons that only go onto your ship, or can only be on your ship, if there's only, like, below a certain level of blocks on your ship. Like, say, if there's over 120 blocks, you can't have the mini energy sapping gun or something like that, you know, something to that effect. Swimming X1s. I mean, they're not dangerous. They're just, you know, I like them. They're cool. And they're B ships. Certainly, I don't really want them to die. Wait, what? Why are there drones attacking them? Is it a drone attacking a drone ship? What? That was funny. Did anyone see that? I hope you did, because that was bizarre. Okay. Yeah, the X1s are nice ships. I like them. They're quite cool looking, but they're not very combat effective. Right, we have a ton of resources. Let's... So note the Mark II is less... Wait, what? How the... Oi! The hell? That's actually the Mark IV, technically. If we're going to be technical about this, it's actually the Mark IV. What the... I just click that. We're going to deploy Mark IV, because this is a good ship, I think. Not the most safe place to raise a child. That's funny. Okay, a bunch of missiles just to keep them out of here. Actually, no. Don't want to damage that bug stuff. Okay, while they're stuck, get them behind. Nice, okay. Alright, that Star Cruiser is nearly up and functional. Let's go check how this... Okay, it's doing fine. It's got a couple... Oh, that's why the bees were like attacking it, because it actually has a few P-drone launches. That's cool. I want that thing to come with me, because that's quite awesome. But unfortunately, you know, it's not going to really happen, is it? In fact, if I deploy... No, actually, I'll deploy another one of them. But then I want to deploy... Okay, it's just making sure it's in the right order. I want to deploy a special version of the Klein Macard. Just a Klein Macard adaptar. Adapt. You could say adapt, but I want to say adapt. Yeah, there we go. Adaptor. Nice, okay. Basically, the idea behind this is it's going to have a lot of open space. Not really a lot, but it's going to have a bit, like over here. It's going to have its main primary thruster bank, but then sort of going to chuck off a lot of this armor, sort of just to make space for just any bits it wants to like throw on. The Klein Mode Core Adaptor. And it has shield, obviously, because it needs to protect any kind of like adaptations it takes. Okay, the Klein Macard Adaptor is out. Let's see what it actually grabs. If it grabs anything, I hope it actually does, because that'd be really useful. Oh, G. Okay, fire at will. Just, in fact, no. You don't want disengage. Disengage. Nice. I don't necessarily want to fight the Borg right now. They're not really fighting me. It's kind of a waste of all this chachal lying around. It's not a problem. So come on. And then we have Borg with B. Okay, we have a lot of B zones. I'd actually be surprised if I met the Yolanda Defenders somewhere in here, because the Yolanda Defenders have a very similar color scheme. Also, Schuster... Schuster's coming this way, and he has an 8,195p ship in there, which means it's either a very old army, and therefore some of the pieces have been like increased in p value and such, and that would explain it. But or he's just a cheater, which wouldn't make sense. But I think Arthur has quite a few little systems which stop that from happening, but I'm not too sure. Alright, these guys are neutral. We're not going to worry about them unless they suddenly become hostile. Attack my target. Just, gosh, we're getting nommed on. We're getting nommed on. Okay, get us out of here. That's a big ship, and I don't want to fight it. I know it's not too much of a problem, but honestly, this little ship is quite the entourage, and I want it to be safe. Drones, get out of here. Okay, nice. See, my little assault team. Also, yeah, that adaptor has kind of grabbed some hilarious things. So thanks. So let's make some more adaptors. I'll take those resources, thank you. Hey, come here. Give me them resources. I can actually make that good. I want a few more adaptors just to sort of nab up any interesting tech, useful stuff. Right here, like B technology. I want some B tech. Some B tech. Give me, guys, grab some B tech, and then we'll get a move on. If you want to. It's quite rare, or random, almost. Still, guys, actually grab the B shield. B shield. Some stuff, whatever. We'll actually go flying right through the B base. The B base. Because I want to destroy Schuster before he, like... Okay, no, that's dangerous for our ships. Let's go around. So you can probably pick up some stuff from this ship. Oh wait, guys, come over here. Disengage, come over here. That's okay. Engage my target, thank you. It's a lot of resources they're gonna go away. It's gonna go to waste very quickly. Also, this episode's verging on, oh my gosh, 27 minutes. That's horrifying. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here, chaps, and I'll be back for next episode, where we'll go attack Schuster and have some epic fun. So until next time, chaps, cheerio.